Chris Bernard here from Content Engagement Lab. I get the question all the time from business owners, and we evaluated ourselves as an agency. If we're using AI tools such as Google Gemini or ChatGPT to generate content for our website, will it be able to get rankings? Will it be able to show up at the top of AI overviews? The answer might surprise you. So we just released a paper between ourselves and with the help of Google Gemini as well, called The Future of Content, Navigating AI-Generated Content for Sustainable SEO and AI Overview Performance. Google scours the world for that information. They basically ram it through, the LLM, in this case, Google Gemini. They regurgitate that answer back into the AI overviews area, and they don't give any, value to the original creators of that. Well, that's essentially, if you think about it, what the ChatGPT and Google Gemini do when we're actually writing content and just we're asking it to regurgitate some information. Google can do that. Your business can't. So the short answer is use AI assisted but human written content, right? Remember, you're writing to humans, okay? Use Gemini, Notebook LLM, ChatGPT, and create and train custom bots so that you can get that massive context in there and dramatically affect the output. But remember, you're still crafting content, human content for humans, okay? The second thing I want to leave you with is Google's actually looking for those thought leaders, right? People that are professionals, the one source of information, whether that's your geography, your industry, your specialization, your niche. But here's the deal, guys. It's all earned, okay? You, your team, your marketing agency, those individuals within that marketing agency who work on your account, they're going to need to deeply understand who you are talking to, what they care about. And in order for it to succeed, they're looking for thought leaders. So all the people, all the resources in your team need to be devoted to writing that unique and custom content for humans. That's how you get the top of the search engine results in the future. Remember, all those blue links are probably going away at some point. But then be the answer to the one solution problem that person, customer, prospect is looking for, okay? The third thing that often gets kind of mixed in there, question that we get is, can the tools actually spot, right, the AI generated content? And the answer is yes, they can. So let me share my screen with you here. Let me pull this up here. So there's plenty of tools out there. This is just Ahrefs. This is one of the ones that we use. And I just brought in one of the organizations that we follow on a regular basis for content. And they're continually at the top of the search engine results. SEO Roundtable is one of them, and the Marketing AI Institute. My friends Paul and Mike over there do a fantastic job. If you're interested at all in AI news, they do like a 45-minute kind of big picture marketing AI overview, right, of the week's adjustments or changes. Every Tuesday that drops. They do a fantastic job. It's totally worth the 45 minutes if you don't have time to get into the nitty-gritty of AI, but they apply it to business and humans, and they really do a great job of curating content, making sure you can stay in the know. But sidetrack, the search engines, Google, they all know if the content is being generated. There's algorithms and there's tools that allow you to see, like in this case here, the level of AI content generation. And you'll see the big organizations, the ones that truly are dedicated to their craft, they write their own content. They use it a little bit, but they're using it more for planning, kind of writing the stuff a little bit to get you that scope of it, but that's pretty much it. Same thing with Search Engine Roundtable. There's a couple of articles in here, like you see that they're moderate or whatever it is, but target to write your content from your perspective. You just really need to be making sure you do that in order to stay at the top of the search engine results and get there. So yes, they can spot it. I do have a tip for you. It's kind of a pro tip. You can, instead of writing massive prompts for your information, you can actually go ahead and create your own custom bot and tune that bot with your own custom material, right? So if you're writing off of your training documents, products, experiences, guides, education, your processes, if you're writing to that and you upload that into the knowledge base of that custom trained GPT, you can then write content efficiently, which is in your language, in your speak, right, as it relates to the organization. So I think that there is advantage to doing that. And then, of course, go ahead and run it through the tools to see, okay, is it actually flagging AI content levels that are acceptable to you? So that's a great pro tip for you there. The last point I want to try to make is that, I get it, is it worth it? Is it worth creating this custom content? Because it's a lot more time, right? And I'll share with you a report here real quick that we did with Google Gemini. But the net is, assuming that you are in a line of business that you love, right? That you genuinely care about, and you're helping humans just get stuff done, whether it's your products or services, and you're getting a fair price for that based on the market and what it's worth. You're being rewarded for that. If you write consistently unique and high quality content that people care about, you're going to have the opportunity to be that thought leader, which is just way more fun. And you get to stay in business, and you get to do service to your humans around you, right? You get to be of benefit to them and society and your community. So yes, will it improve your function today as it relates to, okay, all of us had the experience of pumping in a prompt and seeing a 50 or 60 page document. And if we didn't go through that and study that document, that information is pointless and worthless. It's certainly not going to help people next week and the week after. But if we take that information and we bring it into our gray matter and we distill it in ways that are helpful, that output just makes us better in our crafts, so that we get the opportunity to serve more people tomorrow and the day after that, right? So all that being said, those are 4 key tips for you that I think are pretty good, that you really need to be thinking about. AI assisted for human written content for humans. Google is looking for the thought leaders and the professionals, so be the one, right? Be the one in your geography, industry, specialization, niche that is just trusted. It is the go-to, right? Number 3, the engines can tell it's AI generated. So generate content for humans, written by humans, okay? Make it uniquely you, okay? And number 4, it's worth it. So put in the work, put in the effort. It's definitely worth it. We've just launched this paper, The Future of Content, Navigating AI Generated Content for Sustainable SEO and AI Overview Performance. We've prepared it in partnership with ourselves, Content Engagement Lab, but also with our friends over at Google Gemini, who empowers creativity and productivity through AI. So look forward to seeing what your thoughts are on this. Feel free to write a comment, engage with us. Love to connect with you guys on LinkedIn or otherwise. Hope you have a blessed week, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.